Well, live brand new segment here on our program called Smart Money with Stephanie. And so excited to introduce you to Stephanie Bowles this morning.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here. Now, you're a financial advisor, I should say that first and foremost, but you're with SA3 Wealth.
Yes.
Can you explain that company and what that's all about?
Yep, so SA3 Wealth is a local firm. We're a hybrid financial planning and financial advisory firm here in West Des Moines. We work with individuals and small businesses to help with retirement planning, cash flow planning, insurance planning, you name it. If it's financially related, we can probably help the client.
You can help people out and kind of help them save money, or what's the biggest ask that you see coming through your door with individuals right now?
With individuals, a lot of it is saving. The biggest challenge most of us are facing is saving for retirement specifically. It's the biggest challenge, but saving in general, whether it's for cars, for college, for emergencies, saving's probably the biggest one.
So it could be for smaller items, maybe say a car, or the big picture as well when we want to eventually get to retirement. You guys are able to help out with that. And is that a generational thing that you're finding, or is it people all across the board that are needing assistance when it comes to saving?
It's across the board. I find different generations have different goals for what they're saving for.
Okay.
You know, the younger people are usually saving to start a family or for emergencies, just trying to build some of the foundational finances. And then people who are more established, you know, have gotten past the student loan portion, have gotten to the point where they've got their first home, are now starting to focus more on retirement, maybe college planning, vacation homes, those kinds of things. Okay,
it's one of those, maybe we're not the best at saving money, so hoping to learn a lot with this segment with Stephanie. Very excited about that. I always wonder, as I get older, every single day, every single year, is it ever too late to come and seek advice from SA3 Wealth?
No, it's never too late to save. I mean, every dollar you save today is going to work harder than the dollar you save tomorrow. So no matter where you're starting, it's a starting point, because if you save $1 today, that's $1 more than you saved yesterday. So it doesn't really matter when you start. And it doesn't really necessarily matter how much you start with. The key is starting. That's the hardest part, is just getting consistent and starting.
Getting started. Okay, and you guys have some amazing resources that we're going to be talking about today on the program. So if you want to kind of play along, as we say, at home, or do some research afterwards, all we have to do is really head to your website and we can get some amazing advice. So we want to show that. So if you go to sa3wealth.com, here's their home website, as you see here. Gives you the address and phone number, so if people want to get in touch with you, they know exactly how to do so. But let's click on the resources where you have articles people can read, calculator, flip books, newsletters, kind of a slew of information depending on what people are specifically looking for. But we're going to go on calculators because I always need those in my life. But look at all these options that you have where people can literally figure out their investments, or where they are in the savings world or debt world in my case. So we want to kind of jump in a little bit that we're talking savings this morning, correct? Yes. So let's click on the savings calculator. What are we looking at here, and how can this help me if I'm looking at this at home?
Yeah, so the calculators are really a great source to just give somebody a starting point of, you know, where am I at today? So let's say you've saved, you know, you're trying to save for a car.
Okay.
In 5 years. So let's say you've got maybe $1,000 set aside so far. So if we put $1,000.
We want to put $1,000 there. Okay. Let me go back here. I got $1,000. Perfect. Okay.
And we need to put $5,000 down to purchase our vehicle.
To make that happen. All right, 5,000.
Yep.
And then next,
so then we take a look at how long do we want to save for till we plan to purchase a car. So let's say we plan on needing a new car in 3 years.
Which seems doable. Okay.
And then this is the after-tax rate of return you think you're going to get. Well, if you're saving in 3 years, you need the money down, you're probably going to pick something conservative, so you're going to have a pretty mild interest rate. So let's say you're going to earn 1% on that.
1%, okay. Perfect. And then we're going to calculate all this, and what is this telling me?
So this tells us if I have $1,000 today, I have 3 years to save. I expect to earn a 1% return. This is how much I need to save per year to have my $5,000 down on my car in 3 years. So if I save $1,300 a year, which equates to a little bit more than $100 a month, I'll have my down payment.
So basically, this is showing you if your goals are doable within your budget or means right now.
Yes, yeah, and this allows people to go, okay, well, either that is in my price point or it's not, and then they can go back and they can adjust their calculations, whether that means they need to put a little bit less down on the car, or maybe they need to save a little bit longer to put till they purchase it. It helps people put their goals in perspective of if it's the time frame works and the financial resources work.
Is it kind of a mindset? One, it kind of shows you that it is doable, because I
Yes.
think a little $100 a month is very doable to get a new car or what's new to you. But is it getting out of the mindset of I need this now, or thinking a little bit down the road a little bit more?
Yeah, we do have a tendency to be instant gratification. We're not the best savers in our society. So this does help people put some perspective in it, because if you can save and put your own money down on something, then that's money that works harder for you than if you're paying somebody else interest and those types of things.
Absolutely. It is just kind of, it's one of those, I'm a visual person, so it's nice to see those numbers in front of you that you're able to input, so you know the digits that you're capable of or wanting to do, and knowing what your expectations are. So it's one thing somebody's going to say, oh, it's only so much a month, and you're trying to put that in your head. It's another if you put it down on paper or on your calculator. Okay, so let's talk about an issue that a lot of people are dealing with, and that's credit card debt. Whether you're a college student and you're throwing all these cards and you're excited about what seems to be free money, or as an adult you're still dealing with those debts, you're able to kind of give that a reality check as well with your credit card debt. Again, with the resources, with the calculator that's right on your website. How can this help us out?
It can. So the first step would be the savings to avoid trying to get into the situation in the first place. But most of us are here because
we're already there.
So if you're already in the situation where you have some debt that we're trying to pay off, we can try to kind of put things in perspective of, what's your current balance right now. Let's say you have a $5,000 credit card balance.
I think that's realistic.
Interest rate at 14%, that's probably a little bit low for some. I've seen them, if you're in the default rate, they could be as high as 25%. And that would be very, very hard to get out from under. And let's say you plan to pay $100 a month. So the calculator will tell you how long it will take you to pay that off.
Okay, all those numbers very realistic. Okay, so I have a $5,000 debt on my credit card. Interest rate's around 14%. The minimum amount required to pay only the interest is $58. You only plan on paying $100. So at that rate, it's going to take 6.3 years to pay off $5,000. But this is the scary part. How much more are we paying just in interest?
Right. So if you look if you look at the numbers, that's the same amount we were looking to save to get to our car. So it takes twice as much resources and twice as much time to get to the same point because of that interest rate. The interest rate is so much higher, it just really kind of is a headwind when you're trying to get ahead financially. So first choice would be not to get in debt in the first place.
Right.
But if life is life and that happens, the priority would be let's try to get those debts down as quick as possible so you can get to the point where you're saving.
So let's say I'm coming in and I'm saying these are my numbers right now. I used your calculator. Help me. What would your first advice be, or things that you would recommend that I do at this time?
Well, there's two ways to approach a debt, and there really isn't a right or wrong. It's really what you think is going to motivate you the most, what's going to help you the most. There's two approaches I take with a client. One is either pick your lowest balance first.
Okay.
So that you can see the impact. You make your $100, it makes a bigger impact. It gets paid off fast. Psychologically, that motivates you to get your debt paid off more.
Okay.
The other option is you pick the credit card that has the highest interest rate, focus all your attention on that one, pay your minimums on the rest, and then get that one paid down, because that's one obviously that's charging the most in interest. If that's a higher balance, though, it's going to take you longer to see the fruits of your labor, so that can be a little unmotivating for some people. So I would say, depending on which boat you fall into, either pick the card with the lowest balance if that's going to motivate you to keep focused on paying off your debt, or pick the one with a higher interest rate if you can prolong that goal setting a little
Let's say we're living in both of these worlds. I want to be saving money. I'm trying to get that car or something else in my life, but I'm also dealing with credit card debt. Are you able to tackle both, or do you recommend concentrating on one and getting it taken care of?
I do recommend doing both, because life is life, and you're always going to have something come up. So it is important to have some money set aside for those emergencies, so you're not continually to tack on to the credit card debt as well.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, some easy advice, and I love how you said just $1 saved today can make a difference tomorrow, and you guys are able to help with those investments and make those connections with people so they are doing the right things in their life. Okay, so if people want to get in touch with you, we want to go back to the main website here. go and remember all these calculators that are available, a slew of resources right on the website, which I absolutely love. But again, if people want to reach out to you, what's the best way to do so?
Yeah, our contact information is right on our website. My email is right there. sa3wealth.com is by far the best place to go to get in contact with us. We do complimentary reviews, so we're happy to work with somebody who needs some help.
Oh, wonderful. And it's never too late. So
Never too late.
If you've been putting it off for a long time and you need some financial advice, these guys are absolutely amazing to work with. And we're going to be talking to you on a regular basis on some smart decisions we can make with our money. So hopefully we can get ahead, whether you're like me and maybe didn't make the best choices with your credit cards early on in life, or you're looking to make those bigger decisions and choices, whether it's buy a house or go towards retirement. You guys are able to handle all of that for us.
Yes, we are.
Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great advice, smart money advice for our viewers. Make sure you go check them out online. Use those resources to make a difference in your life. You're watching